Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Playing some Eset today for the A through Z series, and we're against a Masters Freya. I kind of thought this would be this guy, to be honest, because I just played against him last game, and also they banned Ao Kuang, which is what I played last game. But he's playing Apollo, which is a god I rarely ever see him on. He's usually playing Freya. And yeah, oh wait, no, actually, I played Set last game. Yeah, I played Set, and he banned Ao Kuang. Guess that's what he was worried about. Against a Freya, what are we starting? I honestly think we should just rush cooldown. I think Bancrofts would be really, really good, but I think rushing cooldown is better here because I feel like I need to control her in this matchup, if that makes sense. I don't know what relic I want, to be honest. Let's just get Med. I'm gonna be completely honest here. Med's not gonna help that much in the early game, and it's a little bit risky. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Why not? I never feel good about building beads against Freya in the first slot. I don't really know why. It's not that it's bad. It's just I like having something that's gonna help me sustain a little bit, you know? All right. This is actually one of the matchups I was worried about. You know, it's funny because I even messaged Lizzie, my girlfriend, like an hour ago before I did a couple warm-up games, which is what I was just telling you guys about. Oh. I hate duel players, man. 2 recordings in a row that someone does that to me. 2 recordings in a row, man. Waiting around the corner just to invade. Anyways, cringe aside, I mean, I have beat this guy like literally 50 times. So it makes sense that he's trying to do anything he can to win the game, whatever. It is what it is. We'll move on. But it's funny because I told Lizzie, I was like, I'm pretty sure I haven't lost a game in like a week. Like legitimately, I've been streaming pretty much every day. I've been recording, and I don't think I've lost a game in like a week. And I was like, now I have to do an Eset recording, and I'm gonna lose. And she said, nah, you got this. OP God, like no problem, right? And I was like, yeah, but I'm gonna go against like a Freya or a Madame, the new god, right? And then what do you know? Here we are. We're against a Freya. I already like thought that I was gonna get a matchup like this because I don't ban Freya, and I don't want and she's just a common pick. And I'm not going to ban Freya specifically for this video. I did ban Argus for this video, aka Hera. I did in fact ban that because I didn't want to go. I'd rather face anything than that, to be to be honest. I hate going. I hate playing against an Argus when I'm a mage that can't kill him very quickly. Like the only mages I can think of that kill him really quickly, besides like the auto attack ones, obviously, are like Hebo, and like there's a few mages that can kill him, but you know, like Anubis, for example, you can kill him just fine, but like you don't want to just stand there killing him at the same time, right? So all right, he's not going to get this minion, or well, he'll get it in XP, but he's kind of running all the way back. He's petrified, bro. He's petrified. Oh. We're probably just going to clear this and back because I did just take a little damage, but more importantly, I'm going to buy a health chalice. Anyway, we want to get back before the chesters and the buffs start spawning. Get the timer on his blue buff and back up. Maybe maxing my 1 isn't the best thing to do in this matchup. I'm not sure, honestly. I think maxing the 1 might be bad because she can banish it, / I can't just stand there wanting her in certain situations, but it depends. I can see this matchup going terribly wrong for me, I won't lie. But I can also see her messing up her beads like once, or her not having beads up, and then me being able to control her pretty hard. It just depends. Like I can already see a situation where I'm trying to CC her, and she just presses 2-1 and beadses, and then hastens me down. Like I can already see that. But we're gonna try our best to win, regardless of how grim this may or may not look. I should have carried the Chester the other direction. That was my fault. I lost Chester because I'm a noob. Bro, I haven't played Eset in forever. That's not true. I played her like a few months ago on my ult account, you know, my Smurf. I played her in an arena game and I went tank Eset. So I guess like 2 or 3 months ago I played a tank Eset game one time. So there you go. I'm basically an expert on all things Eset. Or I mean, I know how to play Eset. What I'm saying is I'm not like warmed up, you know? I'm not like an expert at landing these abilities. Her abilities aren't that hard to land though, to be honest. It's really just her two, and she has a slow that she can put on them to help land it, so. And she has a shell, no beads, which is great for me. She's going Oh, wait, how did I not? Wait. How did I not land the two? Dude, I guess I'm just terrible, man. Wow, and I didn't pop my med either. I didn't expect her to be able to kill me with that low mana. Damn. Well, that was a blunder. Well, that was bad. Unlucky, if you will. I thought for sure we had that, and I think we did have that, to be honest. I just misplayed. Like, I think Eset didn't handle that situation just fine. We just played it wrong. Is what it is.
The end comes swiftly and quickly.
Dude, I cannot believe I missed that too, man. That is so unfortunate. Did I even pop my ult to heal myself? Like, I was in such disbelief that I missed that. And also, I feel like when I was winning, I thought I would lifesteal a little bit too, because I'm so used to going Bancrofts, but we obviously don't have Bancrofts here, so we have full cooldown, which does mean our ult is back up here, and he may not expect that, but the only reason that last fight was so good for me is because she was like basically and in a bad spot, so. Dude, am I just... Okay. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to aim a lot harder, because I'm expecting these, like... It's not even like they're far off, I don't think, anyways. Like, I feel like they're really close. I haven't played Eset in a while, I guess. Well, I mean, what can you really do in this position, right?
The end comes swiftly and quickly.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Holy, dude. Holy. What do? This matchup is so terrible, man. I mean, I don't know. I did throw the kill earlier, and maybe that would put me in a lot better. I just find it hard to believe that if I got that kill earlier, that fight that just happened just goes completely my way. It's just easy for me, you know? Like, I definitely still lose, even if I'm ahead. Like, that's just the nature of this matchup. So, you know, while it does suck that I threw that kill earlier, 100%, that's terrible. Like, at the end of the day, that's not the only reason this is happening to me. He knows he can pretty much do whatever he wants in this matchup. He's aware.
Rally to your queen, the sweet kiss of silence, fit for a queen.
And he missed a couple autos there, which is great for me. Bro, I'm DRing myself with my 3 and 2 so hard. Holy. He has like maximum DR 100%. Dude, I can't kill a man. Bancroft's healing plus shell. To be honest, it's kind of greedy. It's kind of greedy to try to invade that, but I figured we could. Unless he gets like a really good whoop on me, I think we're chilling. This is just like, dude, it's a lack of experience on Eset in combination with the fact that this matchup is like, it's like very obviously won by Freya. Like, it's not even a question. Like, it is very obvious to me that Freya wins this, and the sad part is she hasn't even gotten hastened yet. Hastened is when she wins this and it's not even close. Before that, she just wins and it's like maybe there's a glimpse of hope. I don't know, maybe. But like even then, probably not.
The end comes swiftly and quickly.
Let's see. I mean, that was decent damage, but not enough to kill her.
Those who tremble before death come to death's doorstep.
What if I went Gem of ISO? I don't know. Like for the late game fights, I mean.
Death silence. Death shields her subjects from despair.
I'm gonna pick up this orb and then auto the tower. All right. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Looking good, feeling good.
Apologies, but death waits for more.
She really misplayed that, man. Holy. She misplayed that one bad. Okay, we're gonna back up and then I want to buy items, obviously, but like with that being said, I kind of sort of need a little bit of oomph, you know? Like I need a little oomph. So we're gonna upgrade this med and we're gonna buy a power pot. This is gonna be the oomph I need, the oomph. So we're gonna have upgraded med cooldowns. We're gonna have power pot, which gets us at a 40% cooldown, which helps with the cooldown spam, obviously, and it also gives us more damage. Now the problem here, obviously, is that if we die in a matchup that's already bad for us, and when we bought a power potion, if we die with that power pot, that's gonna look real bad for us. Oh no. Alright, we missed our ability. We got the red. It was at 1 HP. Super lucky. I canceled my thing. And I missed my stun because I didn't pop it. Oh my god. We're actually winning this. Dude, he just missed everything. He just missed everything. How are we winning this right now? He actually just missed everything. In his defense, the one thing I will say is he's probably playing a bit nervous against me because, like I said, you know, I stream a fair amount, right? And so I played a lot of games this split. I played hundreds of games this split. So there's quite a few different players. Quite a few different players that I played against a lot and actually never lost to. And I'm pretty sure he's one of them. I don't think I've ever lost to him. So my point is like, you know, maybe you can empathize a little bit with the guy where it's like he's never won, so he's probably nervous. Be right back. I don't think he's like a bad player by any means. I just don't think he's like a top player, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's bad. I just think he gets nervous and misplays, you know? He's human, right? He is a Freya player though, so it's almost impossible to detect whether he's bad or not, you know? Because she doesn't have any like skill shots or anything like that, you know? We love Freya. Also, I misbought, by the way.
Even the dead.
I meant / should have built Typhons first into Bancrofts. But it's okay. It's not the biggest of deals, but I don't have any pen right now. She did go Shoguns though, so not the most tanky item ever. And we're getting points into our 3 now, which is increasing the slow and increasing the shield. Really, really good for us. I mean, I have red buff for another 14 seconds. My med is down though.
Silence. The end comes swiftly and quickly.
My abilities just come up off cooldown so quickly. And she doesn't have a beads. That's another thing, is like, bro, if she had a beads, this would be so much simpler for her. I don't know why she's not building it. I think I'll upgrade my beads to the cooldown one after I get 10. I kind of want to do it now, but I've already upgraded this and I've already got a power potion. Like, I need to spend some money on actual items, right? So after Typhons, you know, assuming we don't lose by then or win by then, I will buy upgraded beads for more cooldown.
Those who tremble before death are paralyzed in fear.
Okay, I messed up my med quite a bit there, I won't lie.
Death shields her subjects from despair.
and she's dead, bro. Like, late game, like, she has to start the fight on me, first of all, and she has to have beads, dude. Like, he just wants the wing shard to do 1,000,000 damage as Freya. Like, I understand. He's not, like, fully trolling by not getting rid of wing shard. I get the thought process. On magical ADCs, they oftentimes keep the wing shard because they think it's a really good buff, and they feel like they don't need a different relic right at this moment. But clearly, this guy's wrong about that calculation because he needs beads. This fight would be so much harder. Okay, yeah, there. He finally realized, he's like, okay, my Phoenix is down. He's pushing Titan. If I die one more time, I probably lose the game. Gonna need the beads. So now this is when this matchup should become tricky. Given how he's been playing it recently, I'm not sure whether he's gonna play it correctly, but this is when it theoretically gets harder. Because basically I have to try to either, one, just win a fight so hard that him beadsing doesn't matter, or two, bait his beads and then survive, like walk away, and then I can kill him next time when his beads are down, right? So he's missing these whoops off my one. I do have a beads for it, but he's not using his beads. He's just standing there. Okay. Okay, I mean, I'll take it, dude, whatever. I don't know, he didn't ult or beads that last fight. I think he just panicked because he didn't know what to do in that situation. Like, he was just getting owned. Like, the one win con I do have in this matchup, and I'm not saying that Eset wins this even closely, because I promise you if I played this same matchup, I could win easily as Freya. But like, because she doesn't have a blink, she didn't have a beads for the longest time. You don't need blink, but blink helps a lot. Let me say GG to this guy, pull up this, and also let me pull up my what's it called? Task manager here, or not task manager, volume mixer, so I can mute Smite and talk about it. Okay, so what I would have done as Freya is I would have went beads, blink, and hastened. That way, you just wait until she gets ready to use her 3 or her 2, and even if she doesn't, honestly, you just blink on her, pop all your CDs, she tries to CC you off of her, you beads the CC, and just smelt her, dude. Absolutely smelt her. Maybe also going a more defensive item like a pestilence would help, because that would do a couple things. That would help against my meditation, healing. That would help against my lifesteal. Although she didn't know I was going lifesteal yet, but you know, I already have healing in my kit with a med and my ult. So I think she should have just went the pestilence regardless. That would reduce my healing, of course. It would also make her take less damage, which would help her with the all-in. Like if I put my ult on my feet, and then she charges up my whole ult with her 2-1. It's honestly, she can just ult it though. Like that's the best part about it, is you can blink in, beads the CC, and then do a bunch of damage, and before the ult goes off, you can ult it, and when you land, your 2 is back up, right? And so I feel like this matchup is really easy for Freya, but he just panicked, misplayed quite a bit. He didn't end up getting beads until the very end, and didn't even use it correctly. Didn't even use it at all. Didn't use his ult. I also think Shell's a misbuy. If you're not going to go Shell, you probably go like Aegis and try to Aegis the ult, or a combo, or you go Blink, like I said, but I'm talking about other options. So I would go like Aegis or Sprint, or honestly just anything other than Shell, probably. Yeah, definitely a misplay on her part. But nonetheless, it is a Masters Freya. Like, I feel bad for the guy though, because he's never won against me, so he probably is just nervous. As far as my build goes, I think my build is pretty perfect. Honestly, I would do the same thing again, with the exception of I would have went Typhons before Bancrofts, and then last item, I probably would have went Poly to finish off my lifesteal synergy, and also because I'm going to have a ton of cooldowns, I should always be able to use the Poly proc. And Eset's pretty good with Poly too. You can 3 Poly 2, or you can 3-2 Poly, or you know, whatever. Maybe you don't even combo the 2 abilities. You can just press 3 on them, Poly, wait a couple seconds, 2 Poly, 1. By the time that's done, you have another one, right? And that's not even to mention when you can just ult. If everything else is on cooldown, you pop your ult, and then boom, you got another Poly. You definitely could have went. I could have went Rod Tahuti though, or Mirrodin, depending on the matchup, just like a lot of the other mages. But I probably would have went Poly this game. It's a lot cheaper. It allows me to, you know, start upgrading my relics again, buy more power pots, etc. Get closer to that 3k pot. But I think, just to be clear though, I think Rod Tahuti, Doom Orb, Mirrodin, I think all of those would have been fine last item. If I was against a physical god, I probably would have went Breastplate instead of Genji's, as per usual. And if they didn't have healing, then I would have just skipped that and got one of those items I was referring to earlier. I mean, I would have went to the lifesteal and then got one of those items last. But yeah, I think my build was pretty perfect. I would have done this a lot. I misplayed the early game with my Spirit Ball. Clearly, I have not played Eset in a hot minute, and I am bad at aiming it / timing it. I messed my Spirit Ball up quite a few times that game, and yeah, that was kind of embarrassing and kind of sucked, but it is what it is. As far as the Freya, also I didn't pop my med either. Oh my god, that was so embarrassing. Anyways, as far as the Freya build, yeah, like I said, I don't even think the build matters that much. This matchup is just so easily won. It's just, so I'm just going to talk about what matters. Go beads, blink, get hastened within like the first 3 or 4 items. The hasten should be like be in these 4 items, one of them, and you can run Eset down super easily. So hastened, pestilence, any other items you possibly could want in the game, and you would run me down super easily. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy watching the video. I had a good time recording it for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching the A through Z series. I'm having a ton of fun with it. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.